Hey, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I have Brittany in the chair, and I haven't seen Brittany in a really long time. As many of you may know, 4 years ago, I retired from behind the chair, and 6 years ago, I moved from Philly to California. And some of my clients remained within the salon and went to our other talented and beautiful stylist, and some people just didn't come back to the salon. So Brittany's one of the people who didn't come back, and she's like, Key, my hair is a mess, I need it cut. Like, you have to cut it, like, cut. I want, just go ahead and cut it. And I'm like, okay, you want to cut? She's like, yeah, cut. I said, well, what kind of style we talking, like a bob? She's like, oh, no. I'm like, girl, you can't jump in the church. I'm about cut. And that's not what you want. I'm like, so what you want? She said, I just need a real serious trim, like a couple inches. So that's exactly what we're about to do. So today I decided to leave the sound of the cut on and see how you like it. So here we go. So yeah, that's the cut that we decided to go with. So I was like, let me give the folks a little ASMR action. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch my friend Jazz, that her Instagram name is Live Jazz Ashley. I'll leave the link for her Instagram below. But back in the day, before you could put music over the videos, I always put music over my videos. It was just something I always did. It was just my thing. Before Instagram was allowing us, I would download free music and I would put it over my videos because I just felt like it always gave a vibe. But yeah, Jazz, she never did. She always left it just, open for you to hear. And I was just so fascinated by the sounds of the cut and the comb and the shears clanking against each other. Just made me so happy. So yeah, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but nonetheless, I thought that was kind of cool. And so it might be something I might entertain, for a while after this. So I'm going in with the 22 Titania, and Brittany wants curls. Her hair was not pressed after the blow dry. It just blown straight, what I usually do. I only press the hair after the blow dry and another round of heat if the hair just didn't straighten out good enough with the blow dryer. Some people's hair aren't trained. I just blow dry my hair about 2 weeks ago, and like every section just kept puffing back up as I blow dried the next because my hair is just, it hadn't had any heat in it in almost 2 years. It might have been a little over 2 years now. Let me think. No, November would have been, will be 2 years. So it's just like, my hair is just not used to it anymore, and it just keeps on reverting back. So sometimes you have to do a double round of heat, but even still, one pass is still enough when you are doing that. So for the cut, I use my shears that I get from herstrandsofhair.com. I'll make sure I'll link that. I also use the cutting collar to help me keep that cut perfect and even. I don't care what hairstylist it is, anybody could use assistance. And if you are home doing hair, for sure you could use assistance, especially if you like doing your kids' hair. I'm not sure you could cut your own hair with it. Somebody I know got one to cut their own hair. I'm like, I don't know if that's how that works. However, if you need one, if you are a kitchen beautician, if you are a licensed stylist, anything, just go ahead and get you a cut and collar. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. And I've customized mine and made 3 different lines. I've seen them before down years ago with the V cut, and most of us don't do V cuts. We either do like a semi round, a heavy round, or straight across. So those are the 3 lines that I included on our steady cut and collar. So you could get one at deeperthanhair.com. We have 2 colors, gray and black. So I'll put the link for those below as well. Now, Brittany, she's not getting tight curls and she's also not getting loose curls. She's getting them like right in the middle. These curls right here, they are made to help the hair last a lot longer, but still kind of keep that length showing. A lot of times it depends on the person, but a lot of times when somebody gets a lot of hair chopped off, it's like you're kind of obsessed with seeing the length in some capacity. I'm kind of like that. I know I talked to you about that. Like, I like my hair to be elongated. I don't like my hair hiked up, and that's okay. That's my preference. But if you have no problem with just curling your hair super tight, especially after a cut, that's cool too. So she's getting like an in-between medium, see how her curls are. So I'm just stacking them on each other because what helps the curls stay once you lock a curl into place. See, these aren't curl locks. I'm basically just, giving like a soft little tight curl towards the bottom. But if I was actually locking the curl, they would just be stacking on top of each other the horizontal way, but these curls are falling vertically. So I'm just basically taking her curls, I'm doing the curl, and then I'm laying them within the other curl. I kind of like to say that they're hugging each other, like the curls just hold on to each other, because as that hair cools down, it helps lock the curl in place. So I like to just sit the curl on top of the previous curl just to hold it, that boing in there. Like hold that boing in, you see. So I sit it there so that it can just cool within the other one, so that it can just lock that shape in. So how's y'all summer going? Is your summer summering or an all? Because you know what? I feel like I just always, that curl real cute. I feel like I always have this real crazy hardcore expectation of how amazing summer is going to be every single year, and it just be chilling, you know what I'm saying? It just be life. So I told y'all on the last video that I went to go see Jodeci, Drew Hill, and SWV in concert last week, and they killed it. Every single one of them killed it. Jodeci was my favorite. Everybody sounded amazing. SWV was like really good. I feel like at this age, if I could just sit down and watch a whole concert, that's exactly what I would do. I just want to sit down and enjoy the show. But being up the whole time, you got to be up the whole time because the people in front of you is up. So you got to be able to see. But it's like they just are so amazing. SWV was really funny. They were making a lot of jokes about being in their 50s. So that was super entertaining. And people like them make me excited to like head in that direction of age, God willing. It's just like they're just living a beautiful life and they followed their dreams and they're still able to go out here on stage and do what they love for people like us who grew up with them. So yeah, I was grateful to go to that show. And speaking of following your dreams, I want to talk about the opening quote. We never really talk about the opening quote. Every now and then we'll touch base on it because a lot of you comment on the opening quote in the comments. But that quote basically means like, don't be out here allowing people who haven't done what you want to do or gone where you want to go to give you direction. It's like if you want to be a chef and you asking all the way down, you could be even asking your parents for advice. And a lot of people can't see what you see because God didn't give them that same vision. So just follow your heart. Take your brain with you, but follow your heart and don't depend too much on what other people think about what you should be doing with your life. If this is what you want to do and what you want to go for, then that's exactly what you go do, okay? Don't let anybody deter you from it, especially people who've never done it before. It's just really important to surround yourself with people who are go-getters, who are dream chasers, who just go for things. It's like people who follow their dreams, we're scared too. A lot of people are ran by fear, and just because somebody follows their dreams or they got it done doesn't mean they weren't afraid. Most of the time they just did it through fear. I know I've done everything that I've done through fear. All the way down to starting this channel, I talked myself out of starting a YouTube channel a million times, and here I am more than a million subscribers later, where I'm grateful that I did because I built a beautiful community. All of you guys are here and you support me, and I love you guys so much for even being here and making my dream a reality. One of my dreams that I didn't even know I had. People just were like, do a YouTube. I'm like, but no, because this, and no, because that. Just all these reasons of why not, but why. So I just want y'all to just go for whatever you want. This isn't to sound cliche, but it's like all we have is now, and it's okay to start before you're ready. A lot of us are like, oh, I want to do it when I'm ready, or I'm not ready yet, or, even all the way down to having kids, it's like you get nervous because it's like, when's the best time? But I don't know if there ever is a best time to do a lot of things. So just go ahead, do what you want to do. Live your life. You're going to fail a few times. Like, you got to go through failure to get to the finish line, or whatever the finish line may look for you. Anybody who's ever chased a dream go through a whole bunch of failures. And is it really a failure if you learned a lesson within it? Bam. See how I just came there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Is it really a failure if you learned? So just keep going and don't stop, because stopping doesn't make the process go any faster. Quitting doesn't make it go any faster. And just know that it's okay to run into roadblocks, and I'm doing air quotes when I say fail at certain parts of it. It's totally okay. So I want to hear about what you got going on, if anything. You know what I mean? And if you just a chill person who don't want to do all of that stuff, that is okay too. I know we live in a time now where it's just like, be a boss, be an entrepreneur, run a business, blah blah blah. It's not for everybody. Sometimes I think to myself, why did I do all of this? You know what I mean? I'm grateful that I did. But sometimes I'd be like, wow, I just was doing a lot. And so, just be who you are. Love who you are. Fall in love with yourself. Treat yourself like you treat others. You know what I mean? Speak life into yourself. So that's my little Sunday motivation for today. Hopefully you could pull from it, get something from it, even if it's just a tiny bit. And yep, that's all I gotta say about that. I know I was going on a motivational rampage, but when I was doing the frame of Brittany's hair, I parted it in a diagonal towards her face so that that bang could curtain out. So, see how those that front frame is giving a little curtain action. That's how you get it. You part the hair to across the hairline instead of just horizontal across. Just want to kind of do it straight down the hairline. So you might want to like you might want to rewind it a little bit and watch, because I really meant to say that while I was talking, but I just had got carried away with my message today. But yep, that's how you create that look right there. So now, of course, we're going to spray with the Glassberry and Shine. The Glassberry and Shine is going to be back in stock this week. I will put a post up in the community section of YouTube. Hopefully, you guys see it. A lot of people do, but I'm not sure if everyone does, to let y'all know that it's back in stock. But it's coming this week. We just moved in our warehouse or whatever. You know, the first week that I ever sold anything, we sold 6 things, and now we just moved into our warehouse yesterday. So I'm so excited for you guys. I'm gonna take y'all on the warehouse journey. I should have been filming the whole time, but I wasn't. But Brittany's hair is done. It's beautiful, it's silky, shiny, bouncy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to have her in the chair. And thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.